This is the step 3 video on the My Products tab in the Premium app. So that's like the My Products tab is located here on the left menu. Now this stores all your products from your store, and what happens is when the app is first installed, it imports all your products from your store, and it also imports the weight that's associated with those products. So that's the weight that you store in the Products tab here in Shopify Products. Now, as you know, Shopify doesn't store dimensions though, so this app has the ability for you to add dimensions to each of your products to allow shipping quotes to be returned at checkout and also at fulfillment when you're fulfilling orders. I'll show you how that happens. Just before we get into that, you can search any products here by just typing in search field, so it obviously reduces the options and allows you to find something fairly quickly. Now, I'll show you how that happens. So as you can see here, some of the products have an exclamation mark and others don't. So these ones do and these don't. This means that dimensions are missing, which is the message we've got up here at the top of the screen. So I'll click on one of those and show you how to add dimensions manually. So as you can see here, there's a section at the top here, which is the default shipping values. Now what you can do, if you want all 3 of these products to have the same dimensions, so for example, if you're selling, say, fashion and you've got different types of shirts, and one shirt's a white color and then the others are different colors, but obviously they generally would come in the same type of package when you ship them, the same sort of satchel or whatever you send them out in. You can actually just store them and enter the same details. So you might say that all these 3 variants are 1 kilo in weight when shipped, and they're 20 by 20 by 5 centimeters. So if we click on Save Default, what happens is that goes and adds those dimensions to, so you can see the exclamation marks at the left have been removed, and that what we've entered up here has been replicated for each of these variants. So it's all the same. You don't have to click Save because it's already been done. So that's just an easy way. You've got lots and lots of variants for a particular product, and you know that they're all the same weight and dimensions when they're shipped. You can easily update them all by using this default shipping values section up the top here. Now, if you don't, if each of your variants actually have a different weight and size, you can just click on his one here. So we don't want to use the default shipping values. Let's say this second one here hasn't got dimensions, it's got a little exclamation mark next to it. So what you can do is say, okay, the weight is 13.5 kilos and the dimensions for this one are 30 by 40, 30 by 40 by 20, and click Save, and then that one will save separately to the others. So that dimensions, and this one is much smaller and so on. Now, actually I'll just click on that again. Just so you know, the SKU code and obviously the retail price and cost price is imported from Shopify Products in your store, as well as the weight. Now, what we need you to do is just keep the Shopify Products as your main point of truth. So whenever you update anything in Shopify Products, that will then send a message to our app to update this information here, so you don't have to change it continually in our app. Just use Shopify Products as your main point of truth in the store and the app, and that way any information that you change in there will be updated and updated pretty much instantly in our app. So that'll be SKU code, retail price, or cost price. Now, cost price is only needed, which is your wholesale value of the product, is only needed if you use transport assurance to cover the goods against loss and damage in our app. If you don't use that, then it's not a big deal to keep that updated, but either way, our app does that anyway for you. So just be aware that Shopify Products is where you need to store relevant information that you want updated in the app regularly. Obviously, the only thing that isn't stored is dimensions, so in Shopify, so we have to store them here separately in our app as well. So that's how you update products manually in the app. So that can be done if you've only got a few products, not too many in the store. If you've got hundreds or thousands of products, what you probably want to do is use the product import export option, which is over here where you download a CSV file. There is another video for that which you can watch, which is separate to this video, and that'll be a very quick process of once you've updated the CSV file. It's a very quick process of uploading that into the store and updating the whole of the product list with relevant information.